Apologies.
All right, I think we are good to go. All right, so Kai, I'd love to hear more about the upcoming Security Culture Conference happening this June in Oslo. What can you tell us about it?
Probably way too much, right? So the Security Culture Conference is an annual global conference and currently the only one focusing on security culture. That means that a lot of people, very smart people with experience from building security culture in a wide variety of organizations, both positive and negative, may I add, when it comes to experiences, will come here, meet, share, and learn how to improve their security culture. We just closed the call for proposal a couple of weeks ago, and at that time we had more than 3 times as many proposals to speak here than we have rooms for. And on that note, it's also worth noting that people are signing up much earlier and in much greater numbers than we expected, and we will not be able to move location, which means that if you want to join us, you may be wise to actually book your ticket rather sooner rather than later.
That's a good indicator right there. How many years has the conference been in operation?
That's an excellent question. This is the second year we run it. We did the first time last year.
Hmm.
Had some very cool speakers here, including Wolfgang Görlich.
Oh, yes.
And we had Norwegian NSA here. Yeah, we had some very, very cool speakers and very, very nice topic and sharing of knowledge. So based on last year's experiences, we wanted to expand. So this year we are doing a 2-day conference. We are running, let's call it 1.5 track.
Good.
So in the morning, the first day, and the second day, there will be 1 track, but the rest of the time there will be 2 tracks.
Hmm.
It will be a good combination of talks. That's interesting. There will be panels so that we can kind of get a little bit more different opinions. And this is a secret. There will even be interrogation on stage by one of the Europe's leading interrogation experts.
Really? Oh, aren't we lucky to find out about that now? That sounds intriguing. So, I am actually very excited to hear that there can be a conference with this much enthusiasm and turnout on the topic of security culture because it
Yeah,
shouldn't.
it's something that have evolved over time, actually. Um, so when I started or really put security culture out there some 4 years ago or something, very few people around the world. We were a small selection, right? So some people discuss culture, but most people were concerned about awareness.
Right.
And it was a lot of commotion when Dave Aitel, I think it was, and Bruce Schreier joined the choir. We're
Yes.
like, oh, so awareness is a waste of time, waste of money, and blah blah blah. So just stop doing it. And the problem that they were pointed at was 2 things. Number one, we waste a lot of money and efforts on something without having real numbers telling us if we are generating results or not.
Right.
I'll get back to the awareness and that part of it. The other thing they pointed at was uh, awareness itself is not really doing shit, if you excuse my French. And the reason for that is awareness, as we discussed in the culture side here, awareness is one tiny bit, possibly one tiny bit. It doesn't change behavior. What
No.
we want to do is to change behavior. And it's like, so let's say you want to go to the moon, right?
Hmm.
You want to fly to the moon. But if you aim for the nearest tree, you will never get to the moon.
Right.
The same problem is with awareness and behavior. If you want to change behavior, but what you do is awareness, you will never change behavior.
And that's the stumbling block we keep coming up against.
Yeah,
Let's let's bring that
totally.
into a we'll bring that into a separate segment. That would be
Yeah.
fascinating. Okay, I'm going to stop here.